What up, and what's popping? This shit all Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Go Network. We're burning the books alive, back with my best bets in the WNBA for August 7th. After a week-long hiatus, dealing with some technical difficulties, your boy is back, and I'm still never here to waste your time, so let's dive right into it. First up, for 1.2 units, I will be playing. Hold on, wait a minute now. Okay, my dog and them in the building. Hey, baby. For 1.2 units, I'll be playing Alyssa Thomas of the Phoenix Mercury over her 9 rebounds. Get her 9 rebounds for minus 145 odds over on DraftKings. She's had 11, 13, 11, 15, 10, and 12 rebounds in her last 6 games with Kalia Copper and Satu Sabala. She's had 10 rebounds or more in her last 6 out of 8 games versus Indiana, 15 rebounds in her last game versus Indy. And I took that over on FanDuel. Over on FanDuel, it's minus 152 by itself. So I paired it with Azurá Stevens from the Los Angeles Sparks to knock down 1 3 ball, and I got it to minus 120 odds. Azurá Stevens has 1 3 or more in her last 13 out of 15 games, 5 and 4 3-pointers in her last 2 versus Connecticut. So first up, we're running Alyssa Thomas, AT baby, over her 9 rebounds with Azurá Stevens. Great value, Kimberly Elise over her 1 3. Minus 120 odds over on FanDuel, playing out for 1.2 units to win 1 unit. Next, for 1 unit, I played Alyssa Thomas over her 10 rebounds. I took that last night on FanDuel. I want to say it was plus 100 or plus 105. I'll just explain to you 11, 13, 11, 15, 12, and 11, 13, 11, 15, 10, and 12 rebounds in her last 6. Next, I went all the way over to Valley Bet. Called Marina Mabry for her 2 3-pointers. Marina Mabry has had 10, 7, and 7 3-pointers attempted in her last 3 games. She shot 24 3-pointers in her last 3 games. And she's hit 2 and 2 threes. She's hit 2 threes twice in her last 2 out of 3. 2, 1, and 2 in this line in her last 2 out of 3. In her last 3 versus the Los Angeles Sparks, she put up 7, 8, and 8 3-pointers attempted, hitting 2, 6, and 2 3-pointers. 46% of her points come from the above the break 3. The Sparks allow the second most above the break 3s. So I'll be playing Marina Mabry over her 2 3-pointers. If you play that by itself, it's like minus 186 on Valley Bet to get the juice down. I paired that with Kelsey Plum over her 15 points. Kelsey Plum has had 15 points or more in 23 out of 27 games this season. 23 and 30 points in her last 2 versus Connecticut. Connecticut allowing the second most points to guards. I'm going to find a way to play Kelsey Plum solo, and I'll find a way to play Azurá solo. But I ain't going too crazy. Escobar, baby, what's popping? Mondo Rondo, man. We in this thing, man. We crew tight up in here. Lucchini. All right. Next. I could easily take Aaliyah Boston for her 10 rebounds for plus money, and maybe I did that last night. However, on this play, oh yeah, you already know. I just need I just need Shea to get a hit, man, in the 9th. I just took Aaliyah Boston over her 8 rebounds, just watered it down, a little 40 water. Ooh. AB over her 8 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston of the Indiana Fever, that is. Karl Anthony Towns with micro braids. Shout out to Dream. Aaliyah Boston over her 8 rebounds, right? Aaliyah Boston, 8, 13, 9, and 12 rebounds in her last 4 games versus the Phoenix Mercury. 12, 10, 11, 12, 11, 12, 9 rebounds in her last 7 games. Phoenix allows the 3rd most defensive rebounds. I mean, I don't know how many times you got to tell me this. I'm going to take a week off, come back. Beginning of the season, end of the season, Phoenix don't have no side down. Phoenix just doesn't have any sides down no low. They lack the size. Natasha Mack is going to come in. She's going to play a few minutes. Westbeld is going to play a few minutes. Yada, yada, yada. Alyssa Thomas is pretty much the center. She's the forward. She's the center, and she's the point guard. That leaves a lot of rebounding opportunities. It should be absolutely barbecue chicken. But Aaliyah Boston just pissed me off the other day by hooking me on the 10 rebounds. So we just gonna take the 8 rebounds. Probably put her 12 and her 10 or something in a parlay. But for this play, Aaliyah Boston over her 8 rebounds. And then I paired that with, I'm on Alyssa Thomas 3 ways. But Alyssa Thomas over her 8 rebounds. Alyssa Thomas has had 10 rebounds or more in her last 7. So it's going to be Aaliyah Boston over her 8 rebounds. Alyssa Thomas over her 8 rebounds. Minus 109 odds over on FanDuel. Played that for 1.1 units to win a little more than 1 unit back. I have not looked at the Atlanta and Chicago game. I like Cardoso for her rebounds. But it's not something that I have to play. I'm gonna look back into it, and if something pops out at me, I'm gonna I'll be back and let y'all know what I like. But for now, to recap, we're just gonna be playing these plays. Alyssa Thomas over her 9 rebounds paired with Azurá Stevens over her 1 3-pointer, minus 120 on FanDuel. Alyssa Thomas over her 10 rebounds, plus money over on FanDuel. Marina Mabry over her 2 3-pointers with Kelsey Plum over her 15 points, minus 110 odds over on Bally Bet. Aaliyah Boston, 8 rebounds with Alyssa Thomas, 8 rebounds, minus 109 over on FanDuel. For those of y'all that pulled up, I got this play. I just cooked it up and I haven't even dropped it yet. I did drop it in the Patreon, but nobody else has this. I took Alyssa Thomas for her 12 rebounds, and I took Azurá Stevens for her 3 3-pointers made. And that is like a damn near plus 1,200 over on FanDuel. I'm going to drop it later, but for everybody who pulled up, exclusive. Really don't like the lines. I may stay off of. I mean, I wouldn't force anything. Or if anything, I would just put a builder in, downplay. Any value on the money lines? Nah, not for real. Not for real. So yeah, we're gonna run it like that. I got Alyssa Thomas, 12 rebounds, Azurá Stevens, 3 threes, and then I'm probably gonna put like a builder in with the Sparks girls. I'm probably gonna run Kelsey Plum 15, Azurá 10, Hamby 12 or 15, Rakia 12 or 15, and you can get like a plus 200. I was playing with it on DraftKings before I got on here. But if you want to take everybody for 15, if you want to take everybody for 15, if you want to take Plum, Rakia, Hamby, and Azurá all for 15, that's plus 600 over on DraftKings. So just playing with a couple of things. We got hella time before the games come on. Just wanted to pop at y'all, update y'all. Had technical difficulties last week. We finally back on. We finally back live. Appreciate everybody who pulled up. Appreciate everybody who was, looking for the boy. I'm back. Let's get to these stats, all right? Love, peace, and fish grease, man. Let's continue to run up these units. If you want access to all of my plays as soon as I place them, subscribe to the Patreon. You get that for $5 a month. Get all my plays as soon as I place them. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. As always, I'll see you tomorrow. We're at like 797 subs. So tell your mama, tell your grandmama, put it in the group chat, man. Let's get up to 800 subs. Do a little giveaway. Let's get up to 1,000 subs. Start getting it the crazy way. All right. With that being said, man, you know the game, so make the plays. I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Especially if I see something in that Chicago Atlanta game, man. In a minute, man. Let's get this bread.